Hey guys, Mr. Cook It here today. I decided to make some southern fried chicken, marinate a little buttermilk, my little twist. You let me know what you guys think. I just used regular flour. I didn't go any other route using cornstarch, potato starch, fry mixes. You can go that way as well, but I just wanted to keep it classic simple for that regular person can make at home. It's pretty tasty, pretty good, and here we go. Okay, my friends. We're going to start by slicing one shallot. It's about 25 grams for this one shallot here. So I peeled it and then I've sliced it. So it's a couple millimeters thick. You don't have to be as precise as me, but there you go. Slicey, slicey. Okay, so we're going to start with the marinade. So it's 1 cup of whole fat buttermilk. That's what I decided to use. Okay, and then from there, I'm adding about 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Okay. And then I'm going with half a teaspoon of chipotle powder. It adds a little bit of spice, a little smoky hint. And then a couple grinds of black pepper. And then here we have about half a teaspoon of granulated garlic. And then we have 12 grams of salt. I decided to use kosher salt, but you can use whatever you'd like. Also, 1 teaspoon of mustard powder. That is optional. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce made by Lee and Perry's. You can use a no-name brand if you'd like, but that's what I decided to use. The good old stuff, you know? A little mixy, whiskey. Once I get this all homogenized and incorporated nicely, whisk. Okay, what am I gonna put in there next? What is happening? Okay, I think it's going to be the sliced shallots. Let's see what. Oh, yes, it is. Add those sliced shallots in there and set this aside. Okay, I'm going to show you how to debone a chicken. This is how I typically debone a chicken for deep frying. So I start with the legs. And then I like to get that oyster. So I stick my thumb under there, release it, and then I cut at the joints. It's always easier to cut through at the joint instead of hacking at the bone, but I will be hacking through the backbone in a sec. Then I remove the wings with the drumstick attached. Wingette, drumette. Gives you a little something more to munch on later. Then I'm going to cut out the backbone here. You can leave the backbone if you like, but I'm not going to be munching on just bones there. Some people like picking at it. And then I go through the breastplate here from the inside. Just find it easier. After I do that, I'm going to split each breast in half. So easier for cooking, and that's usually how you get it when you go to a restaurant. The breast is cut into 2 pieces. And then I'm going to go through the leg and give you the drumstick and the thigh separate. Okay, and let's marinate that. So I like to leave this in the marinade overnight, about 12 hours. You can do 24 if you like. Doesn't really matter. But overnight is always, as long as you can, is always best. You could do it a couple hours before, but you might have to up the salt or adjust the seasoning a little bit so that you can maximize the flavor. Okay, and after this, I'm going to do the double wrap way, my crazy way. So the one piece touching the actual food itself. And then another piece just getting the top of the bowl there. Okay. Yeah, getting there. I should have been a hand model. Should have showcased these beautiful fingers I got, you know. Instead, I'm cooking for you guys. You know, shallots are yummy. You're going to be like, who made this chicken? I made this chicken. Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to make the fry flour mix, okay? So about 3 cups of all-purpose flour. You can be unbleached, it can be whatever you want. After that, I add 1 teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then I add about 3 teaspoons of salt and about half a teaspoon of ground black pepper. And I'm also adding 1 teaspoon of chipotle powder and 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika because I like that. Just mimic the flavors that you have in the marinade Just get them a little more pronounced, so the batter has a little bit of flavor, because I am going to be double dredging it here. So yeah, so I took the chicken out of the buttermilk. Make sure there's no shallot pieces sticking there. I like to take it, dredge it, make sure the flour is covering it, take it out, and then I dredge it put it back into buttermilk, and then I dredge it a second time. So you have it's been double breaded kind of thing, double dredged. That way you'll get a slightly thicker, crunchier crust. It's not too thick. It can withstand once you let it rest after you cook it. It'll be nice and good. It'll still be crunchy. But I do it the double cooked way as well. So I like to put it in a fryer about 325 degrees. And I cook it. It takes about 6 to 10 minutes depending on which piece you got. And then I take it out of the oil. I drain it. Let it sit for 10 minutes. And then I'll fry it again at 350 for a few minutes just to crisp it up and bring the temperature up again. And then you just enjoy it. Yummy, yummy. Let's fry this. Let's do it. Ooh, look at it. You got to flip it once in a while if you're only using that much oil, though. Keep an eye on it. Use a thermometer.
Uno, dos, tres.
If you enjoyed this video today on how to make Southern Fried Chicken Jasper style, aka Mr. Cook It, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Like I said last time, give me a high five. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep this content coming out.